Hello guys, in this video tutorial I will show you how to configure dependency injection in .NET Core application. So let's start. I have already created a console application in Visual Studio 2019. So before implementing dependency injection, let's write some code to show the dependency. So first create one interface iFoo service and change the namespace, change the class to interface, one method, do some work and pass it as argument, and then create a class that implement the iFoo service. So iFoo service, implement the interface, print some method, and okay. So our foo service is ready. Let's create one more interface called iBar service and change the class to interface. Then one do some real work. Okay, and create one class called bar service. I bar service, and then add the foo dependency. So create one read only field iFoo service and pass the dependency in the constructor. And then in the do some real work, call the foo service method and pass the I. Okay, so our program is ready. Now let's call this bar service from the main. So I will show you first how to call the bar without using any DI. So if you create the instance of bar service, you can see that it's requires the foo service. So we already have the implementation of iFoo service. So let's pass this foo service and then call the do some real work. If you run the application, you will see it will print processing 5 times. The problem here is that we are creating the instance of foo service. That means there is a tight coupling between this bar and foo service. Okay. So Microsoft .NET Core provides out-of-box dependency injection. To add dependency, you have to add a NuGet package called Microsoft extension dependency injection. Install this package, accept the license agreement. The package is installed. So let's create one class that will keep all our dependency. So I name it startup.cs. You can name whatever you want. Then create one static method that return iService provider and name it configure service. You can name anything. Okay. Then create the instance of service collection, and if you press dot, you can see there is several method for dependency injection. Like these are add scope, generic and non-generic, singleton, generic, non-generic. So these control the lifetime of the classes that are added to the DI. So to make it simple, I'm just going to show you how to use this. So let's add. Uh, so when someone asks for the IFU service, so this service collection will provide the implementation. So I bar service, then bar service, and then call the build service provider and return the provider. Now to use this class, we will go to our main method and then we will call container equal to startup dot configure service. Now we will call this container to give me the required services iBar service with their dependency. Now if you invoke the bar service, do some real work, you can see the program is running fine. Okay, so here you can see there is no new keyword, that means there is no tight coupling. Also we don't require any third-party component packages to use this feature. So .NET Core provide out of box. So that's it for this demo. Please like and subscribe and leave your comments and suggestions in the comment box. Thank you.